The 7 Principles of Influence by Cialdini. Hi there, and welcome. Today, we're diving into the 7 principles of influence developed by psychology professor and best-selling author, Robert Cialdini. These principles are used by marketers, sales professionals, and communicators all over the world, and with good reason. They work. Before we dive into each principle in detail, here's a quick overview of the 7 principles we'll be exploring. Reciprocity, scarcity, authority, commitment and consistency, liking, social proof, unity. Let's begin with the first principle, reciprocity. This principle is simple. When someone gives us something, we feel a natural urge to give something back. It's deeply rooted in social norms across all cultures. For example, when a company offers you a free sample, a helpful guide, or even a small gift, they're not just being nice, they're activating the reciprocity principle. And it works. People are more likely to make a purchase, sign up, or say yes when they've already received something first. Principle number 2 is scarcity. When something is limited, rare, or about to run out, we want it more. It's human nature to assign more value to things that are harder to obtain. That's why phrases like only 2 left in stock, limited time offer, or last chance to enroll are so effective. It creates urgency, and urgency leads to action. The third principle is authority. We're more likely to trust and follow people who appear to be experts. Whether it's a doctor in a white coat, a business with 5-star reviews, or a speaker with impressive credentials, we respond to signs of authority. In marketing, this often means showing off certifications, endorsements, experience, or awards. The more credible and authoritative you appear, the easier it is to earn trust. Number 4 is commitment and consistency. Once we make a small commitment, we're more likely to follow through with something bigger, especially if it's in line with our identity. People like to be consistent with what they've said or done in the past. So if someone signs up for a newsletter, they're more likely to eventually become a customer. It starts with a small yes, and builds from there. Next is liking. We're more likely to say yes to people we like. That could mean someone who looks like us, shares our interests, gives us a compliment, or simply comes across as warm and friendly. That's why companies work with influencers, use relatable brand stories, and aim for a friendly tone in their messaging. People buy from people they like. It's that simple. Principle 6 is social proof. When we're uncertain, we look to others to guide our decisions. If lots of people are doing something, it must be the right thing to do, right? That's why testimonials, ratings, user counts, and bestseller labels are so powerful. Social proof builds trust and reassures people they're not alone in their choice. The 7th and final principle is unity. This principle is about shared identity. We're more likely to be influenced by people who we see as one of us. That could mean family, nationality, community, or even shared values or struggles. When brands say things like made by and for your group, or built for our community, they're appealing to unity. It taps into our need to belong, and that's a powerful force. Let's quickly recap all 7 principles. Reciprocity, give something first, and people feel the urge to give back. Scarcity, the less available something is, the more we want it. Authority, we trust people who know what they're talking about. Commitment and consistency, small steps lead to bigger ones. Liking, we say yes to people we like and relate to. Social proof, we follow the crowd, especially when unsure. Unity, we're influenced by people who feel like us. Use these principles with integrity. The goal is not to manipulate, but to communicate in a way that connects and builds trust. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, and consider subscribing for more content like this. And I'd love to hear from you. Which principle do you see most in your daily life? Let me know in the comments below.